Once upon a time, in a peaceful and picturesque land, there lived 3 little pigs. These pigs were brothers, but they were as different as could be. Their personalities and aspirations would soon shape the course of their lives. The first little pig, named Paddy, was the embodiment of laziness. He built his house out of straw, believing it to be the quickest and easiest way to have shelter. Paddy had little concern for the future and preferred to laze around, snacking on whatever he could find. The second little pig, Penny, was slightly more industrious but had a fondness for shortcuts. Her house was made of sticks, and she thought this was a practical and efficient choice. Penny liked to enjoy life's pleasures without putting in too much effort, which included singing and dancing in the meadows. The third little pig, Peter, was the complete opposite of his siblings. He was a diligent and forward-thinking pig who took the time to construct a sturdy house from bricks. He believed in hard work, preparation, and foresight. Peter knew that trouble might come his way, and he wanted to be ready for it. Now, in the same land, there was a cunning and crafty wolf named Wolfgang. He had a reputation for huffing and puffing, but he was clever enough to realize that the 3 little pigs had built homes that might crumble with a simple blow. Wolfgang had an eye on a tasty pork dinner and decided to pay them a visit. He first arrived at Paddy's house, the one made of straw. The wolf, with a sly grin, huffed and puffed, and down came the flimsy structure. Paddy barely escaped through a window and ran to Penny's house. Wolfgang wasn't too far behind. He arrived at Penny's house, made of sticks, and repeated the huffing and puffing routine. The house came crashing down in no time, and both pigs scrambled to get away. Now, the 2 frightened siblings rushed to Peter's brick house. When Wolfgang reached Peter's house, he attempted to huff and puff with all his might, but nothing happened. The sturdy bricks didn't budge. The wolf realized he couldn't blow down this house, so he decided to try a different approach. He attempted to climb down the chimney, but Peter was ready. He had a boiling pot of water waiting, and the wolf found himself landing in a hot bath rather than a pig's dinner. Wolfgang fled with a scalded tail, never to trouble the 3 little pigs again. Paddy, Penny, and Peter learned valuable lessons. Paddy realized that being lazy and taking shortcuts can lead to trouble. Penny understood the importance of working a little harder and not cutting corners. Peter, the wise pig, knew that being prepared for the future could save them from harm. From that day forward, the 3 little pigs lived happily in their sturdy brick house, understanding that a solid foundation and hard work were the keys to a safe and secure future. And they all lived happily ever after, a little wiser and a lot closer as brothers.